Hi guys, it's Denver, and today I have 5 free plugins to make your tracks extra funky. And one of them I actually use on almost every funky track I've ever made. If you're looking for organic instrumentation, let's say horns, which are such a key part of funk music, look no further than the BBC Symphony Orchestra. And they're part of Spitfire Lab Audio, and it's absolutely free. It's really hard to find like a good horn library, so this is a great place to start if you want some horns to add that energy and a little bit of bite to your track. So this is what the BBC Orchestra VST looks like, and then you go to the brass section, which is this is the brass section, and then they have a long where the notes are longer, or you can have staccato. I have staccato on this song, so let me play it out. And then in the context of the song, I think it was what's funk music without a great bass? And I always grab the Ample Bass P Lite, which is the free version of this VST. And I actually use it on the default setting, and it sounds amazing. It will make your bass lines groove, it sounds real, and you don't have to do too much tweaking. So you can continue to just produce and keep the creative flow going. I started off with a bass line in MIDI with the Ample Bass P Lite here. So let me play it. It's soloed. I was sleeping on this plugin for a little while. It's the Ableton amp plugin, and it emulates an amp, so people use it when they record guitars and want that amp sound. But I've used it on other things like pianos, on horns, just anything where I want that grit and character and warmth of an amp. Just Command F, AMP, enter it. I'm just gonna put it before the EQ here. I'm gonna put it on bass, but before I do that, let's just play the bass line again by itself. With the amp on. You hear that difference. Also, it's a little louder, so we can adjust for that too. Let me hear what it sounds like. And you can push the middle, the bass higher. And if you ever don't know what's going on, you just have to hover over whatever you don't know what's going on, and then look in this information view here, oh look, the amp types right there. Finding the right drum sounds and collecting them can be tiresome and actually a little hard, but Ableton has this really great disco drum kit already, has all the sounds you need. All you need to do is drop it on a MIDI track, and then you can just start programming drums, and they sound like those dry disco drums, and you don't have to spend a dime on them. And I love to use them to get ideas going, or if I just don't even want the decision fatigue of finding disco drums, I just put that on and boom, I start producing. Okay, the disco drum kit is actually called the Dry Session Kit, but in my mind I call it the disco kit because disco drums are really dry. So all you have to do is Command F and look for the Dry Session. I didn't spell that right. Dry Session. There we go. This is the one that you want. You can just drag it onto a MIDI here and then create a MIDI clip. Everything's all here. You don't have to gather anything. It all sounds really nice. If you want to check out some of my funky tracks, check out my vlog and let me know which one in the comments you are excited to try, because I love free plugins.